Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I am doing a girlfriend video for Jihyo to see what type of girlfriend she will be. In this video, we are just gonna jump into it eventually, but I think we're gonna have a very long intro for Jihyo's video because I have a very long story to tell. So last Friday, Twice took out their album and my sisters and I wanted to go to Target to, of course, buy the album and have it and everything. But my younger sister goes to school, so she couldn't go with us because we wanted to go in the morning to make sure we could get the versions that they wanted as early as possible. So, my younger sister was pretty bummed out and was like, oh, well, I'll have to go to school. How unfortunate, how sad, wah wah wah. And she actually told me, okay, this is the list of albums that I want. This is the order. not list as in like she bought more than one. No, it was kind of like this is the order of which one she wanted most, like which version she wanted and the most, and then the least, and so on, so on, so on, right? And the story kind of goes that my sister was very sad about it, so she was like, well, she kind of just resignated herself to not being able to go. We were ready for it, and a couple hours later, the next morning, we get news that with the power of God Jihyo, schools across all the city were going to be canceled that one Friday that Twice took out their album. So my younger sister was super happy to hear the news, and she was able to go with us to Target and get the album. And that's how the story goes. So she was very lucky in that sense. So since that day on, we worship God Jihyo with her blessings and miracles. I was like, what's another word for blessings? Anywho, so that's the story as to how Jihyo is great. I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah, that's what happened. And right here I have all the photo cards that my younger sister has that she was telling me to make sure I will put in the video. I don't know if you guys know, but my younger sister seems to be a very big fan of Jihyo. And in this household, we love Jihyo. Because who doesn't? Who doesn't? Okay, so now I'll actually jump into Jihyo's reading and answer the question. So what type of girlfriend will Jihyo be like? I was going to mention as well that for some time we got my older sister to have Cactus stuck in her head because it's a good dramatic song that everyone should listen to. And right now I have Push and Pull stuck in my head, so I have a bunch of Jihyo within me right now. I took out one more card because I wanted to understand why that one was reversed. Okay, so now let me check and make sure that all the cards are in frame. And if they're not, who cares? I'll pull them up anyway, so you guys will see them. But we don't want our Jihyo photo cards to get covered. Okay. So what type of girlfriend will Jihyo be? We have the Wolf as her general energy. This card tells me that she's going to be very loyal and she's all about her pack. So this means that I guess it makes sense since she's a leader, right? That she will be all about making sure that everyone's safe, making sure that everyone within her group is taken care of. This is an earth element, so this tells me that she's very grounded, very stable, very confident, because we have orange and yellow, which talks about the solar plexus, and it talks about the sacral chakra. So she's very, very passionate. She is someone that one of her motivations is to keep her people safe, is to make sure that everyone she cares about is protected and taken care of. And she seems to be very nurturing, but this wolf card tells me that she's very, very loyal. If you look at this wolf, it kind of looks like it is like very, very attentive. So I do feel that she's a type of girlfriend that not only will she be caring, and not only will she be all about like unity and people coming together, she has a very good eye. So this tells me that she has a very good eye in picking a good partner, but it also tells me that she's very good at looking at the small details. Like the small things that people do or the gestures that people do. She's very good at picking those things up. So the habits that people have, she's very good at keeping those in mind. She's very good at figuring out what people usually do. So this tells me that she will be able to read her partner very well. And it seems like she's a very good listener. She may also be very intuitive, because you know how wolves can telepathically talk to each other. So yeah, I do feel like she will have those abilities as well. We have fixed moon, hold your vision. New moon in Gemini, communication is key. Watching crescent moon, have faith in your dream. So the first thing that comes up is that communication is key. Tells me that Jihyo is a type of girlfriend that likes to have everything very clear, very direct, and very straightforward. I also feel that she's a type of person that needs to have a very deep relationship with her partner before she can even start any sort of relationship, before she can have like the person join her pack, whatever she will see as her group of people. With this fixed moon, I do feel that Jihyo is a person that has a very clear idea of what her values are and what she believes in. It is going to be very hard for anyone to shake her of those beliefs. So whatever she sees as a truth, whatever customs she has not necessarily grown up with, she's not that like structured necessarily. It's kind of like her beliefs, as in whatever she has come to embrace in her life, that is something that is very difficult for other people to shake her off. So she seems to be very confident in that sense. Seems like she's also a very talkative person, or she likes to have a partner that is very talkative, because with this communication is key, I do feel that Jihyo may be the type of person that likes to have very long and deep conversations with people. So I do feel that she will be the type of girlfriend that is very good at listening to other people, but it seems like she's also the type of person that likes to have everything very clear cut. So she's not playing around. She is someone that likes to make sure that her partner and her are on the same page. She's the type of person that seems to be also very optimistic, because I'm seeing how the moon's right here. There is kind of like, it made me think of like a sliver of hope, or a little bit of light is that sign of hope, right? So it made me think that Jihyo is a type of person that sees the glass half full rather than half empty. So very optimistic in that sense. Again, a very good eye. I feel that's why she's able to stay optimistic, since it seems like she has a very, like maybe her third eye could be very well developed, seeing how there's a lot of purple right here. Purple is the color for the third eye. So that's, that's a chakra that allows people to see their intuition and to see beyond what our actual eyes can see. There's mountains and then there's butterflies right here. So when I was doing my research on tarot and trying to understand the description and the symbolism behind the cards, one of the things that will usually come up was that in the background there is meaning as well, and mountains were usually seen as challenges and overcoming difficulties. So with this hold your vision, I do feel that Jihyo is a type of person, the type of girlfriend that is kind of the one that will lead her partner into success, or when there's a rough or difficult path, she is the one that is able to see the light, and she's the one that's able to guide her partner out of those difficulties. Or she is someone that is very reliable, and her partners can, like whoever her partner is, will be able to rest and stay safe and secure within her energy. with this new moon in Gemini, I feel that Jihyo is still developing her communication skills. So I do feel that she's very good at listening, but I don't know how good she is at speaking up her ideas. Okay, the best way I can explain it is that she may struggle to clearly communicate and express what she's thinking and feeling, specifically what she's feeling. I do feel that she may struggle a little bit with expressing her emotions if she hasn't analyzed them yet. So she's not that spontaneous with her emotions. She does think them through a little bit more, and I think that's because she has a sun in Aquarius and a moon in Capricorn. I could be like completely wrong, but if that's right, they all have a common theme of not necessarily ignoring their emotions, but it's more along the lines of it takes them a while to process their emotions. It takes also a lot of, I guess, hits to break a moon in Capricorn. So I can say that my editor monkey's in the background, like trying to she's not scratching, she's like typing to figure out if I'm right or not, and she's making it super big so I can see. Is that a moon in Scorpio? Never mind. Well, so my editor monkey just went like, you wrong, and said her Mercury and Venus are in Capricorn, meaning that side, that energy is that Capricorn energy that I was talking about usually comes out in her relationships and the way that she speaks. That's usually how it will come up. So I guess it still makes sense, but the focus of that energy was wrong. So yeah. Let me move on. So the other traits that we have as to what type of girlfriend Jihyo will be, we have Death reverse, and to clarify it, we have the Hermit reverse. So with Death, we usually have a transformation or a change, which I was going to mention with the butterflies. With the butterflies right here, I also see it as transformation and change. You know, going out of your cocoon, going out of your comfort zone, becoming beautiful, confident, flying high, chasing your dreams. That's kind of what I got with those butterflies. However, with the Death card being reversed, it usually means that it could be someone that is resisting change, which, now that I think about it, it makes total sense since it's underneath this fits the moon. So I do feel that Jihyo is the type of girlfriend that, even though she's very reliable and she is all about, you know, keeping the pack together, keeping, you know, the people that she cares about together, she's still a type of girlfriend that doesn't really like change. I did mention that she is a type of person that takes a while to process her emotions, or it takes her a while to, you know, be spontaneous and communicate how she feels when she feels it. I do feel that this Death card reverse kind of shows that she struggles with change. Specifically, you know, the change that comes from very deep within. So she may struggle to do some of her shadow work, or she may be the type of person that it's very hard to, if she sees that life has to be lived a certain way, it takes her a while to change that mentality and adapt to that new change and that new way of thinking. So this Death card reverse tells me that she struggles with those transformations. So she may be very good to support her partner during change, but I do feel that she struggles going through the sudden dynamic energy that will come into her life. With the Hermit reverse, usually when we have the Hermit, we have the energy of someone that is doing introspective work. They're going in isolation to figure out themselves better, to try to know themselves better, and to find some sort of enlightenment within them. This is shadow work, basically. But with it in reverse, I do feel that's something that Jihyo doesn't really like to deal with. And Jihyo is a sun in Aquarius, and apparently it is like a very normal, typical thing for Aquarius suns to avoid their emotions. I mean, it's an air sign, so they tend to be detached. So I think those cards kind of confirm that. The other thing that Jihyo has is that we have the Five of Wands, and if you see right here, we have like all the futses fighting with this person kind of thing, or like you have a person going against the current. You can think of something like that. So Jihyo is someone that stays very loyal to what she believes in, so she doesn't really care if everybody else is against it or if everybody else is doing something different. She prefers to go down the path that she wants to go down. She prefers to go down the path that she's comfortable with. However, with this Five of Wands, I do feel that she doesn't mind fighting other people to get what it is that she wants. And I also feel that this kind of made me think, you know how wolves hunt in packs, and usually the way that it works is that you have, you know, the alpha wolf kind of calling the shots, and everybody else just intuitively follows. Like, they already know how it works, they already know how to follow their leader, and they just go boom, okay, we're attacking all at the same time. Wolves don't attack alone. That's why they have like the lone wolf type of thing as a way of describing someone that is kind of like an outcast, because wolves usually travel together. So with this Five of Wands, I was kind of mentioning that Jihyo seems to be the type of girlfriend that will do everything and anything to take care of her partner and to protect her partner. And even though she's not that good about going into change and doing different things, she is still very good at protecting her partner. And she seems to be also someone that, I sometimes read it like that, but I don't know if with Jihyo that's the case. She seems to be someone that enjoys bickering, so she may enjoy teasing her partner once in a while and be like, oh, you know, what is thing, you know, what do people say in a teasing way? Kind of like, oh, you dummy, or oh, didn't that go great, or stuff like that, right? Like, I do feel that she may be a little bit sarcastic in that sense. All in good fun though. I don't feel that she Jihyo seems to have very good boundaries, and I don't think she will overstep any of them or take advantage of her partner in that sense. So I don't think she'll ever cross a line that her partner doesn't want to be crossed. I think Jihyo is very intuitive, so she'll know right away when she is crossing a line or something that, you know, saying something that will actually hurt her partner. She'll know right away and she won't do it. Again, very direct communication. She'll be like, oh, does that bother you? Move on. That type of thing. And the last card that we have for Jihyo is the Four of Swords reverse. So the Four of Swords talks about relaxing, taking a break, and, you know, and being like in a meditative state. You know, it's kind of like the calm before the storm is a card where you have warriors resting before war. So with the Four of Swords reverse, I do feel that Jihyo is the type of person that likes to always do something. She may not really be the type to like to stay at home for too long. She may be the type of girlfriend that is like, oh, let's go here, let's go there, let's learn about this, let's learn about that. So it seems like Jihyo may be like a girlfriend that likes to take up a lot of hobbies with her partner, or she will be the type of person that will like to go to dates outside of home. I don't think she likes to stay at home much. Like, I do feel like she's very good at staying at home, so like that they can have like this long talks that I mentioned earlier, but I don't think that she really likes to stay home and stay within her thoughts, because Swords talks about communication, your ideas and your thoughts. So I do feel that with Jihyo it applies in the sense that she doesn't really like to stay home and think. She prefers to just go outside and learn, and just experience and be in the movement, not necessarily staying still. I don't think Jihyo likes to stay still, so she would like to go on a lot of dates with her partner, and she would like to explore the world, or, you know, go eat outside or watch movies. Always do like a fun thing outside of the house. I don't think she likes to stay indoors and just hang out. I don't think so. So yeah, that's the type of girlfriend that Jihyo is. So with all of that said, that is the end of Jihyo's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you on the next one, whenever that is, however that is. Love and healing from my part to you, and see you on the next one. I'm thinking if there's anything else I have to say. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!